Obviously this is a really talented team, and they showed it with their resiliency tonight. They showed it with the way they jumped on us to start the game. But which has kind of been the common theme of this team. And I know it's early, but we have had a long off season. We did have a lot of exhibition games going to Canada. We proved to be resilient. We proved to be competitive, we looked nervous to start the game, very nervous, and it just took us a little bit to just get our feet, get our competitive spirit back, and then I thought we really did a great job. We controlled most of the game, and then and then we wanted to get them right back into it. And the last time out, I just said, just throw the shot in, and I didn't know if Javon was going to shoot it, if Malik was going to shoot it, or if Ryan was going to shoot it, obviously Nick or Saki if they helped off strong side. But Javon got a good look, double pump, made it, and then really impressed with the way our defense did. There was 4 seconds still left on the clock. Daniel picked up the ball, didn't really let him get off the three, and it was a great win.
Javon, what were you looking for on that last shot? And then, I guess what was just going through your mind as you put it up? It was kind of a difficult attempt, handing your face on that.
The 5 was backing off a lot, mostly the whole game. I just knew he was going to do it again, so I just knew in my head I just had to make the shot.
You guys are one regular season game in, a couple exhibitions, secret scrimmage. You have made a living off of these late game kind of things. Is there just confidence that you're going to make the plays down the stretch for any of you?
I just think, our group just doesn't, I don't know. Obviously there's an emotion component to competing, but I don't think, and they do a better job than I do, of letting the highs and lows affect them much, so, even when we were getting drilled at the beginning, and then the mindset or the conversation in the huddles was the same. Even when we were playing really well, the conversation was the same. Even when they came back, the conversation was the same. And I think that's why we're able to do it. And we don't point fingers. We're next play. We played a lot of guys tonight. I thought everyone did a good job. They contributed, and it was a team effort. But I am proud of the way that the heads seem to stay level no matter what the situation.
Javon, to that point, how do you put the free throw behind you to kind of focus on the next play?
I always got in my head next play. So after I missed that, I just knew we just had to go down, get a stop. Free throw was gone.
Nick, I imagine first game in 18 months, however long it's been, a 9-0 deficit is not how you had it planned. What did it feel like getting out there, and did it take a little bit to get into the flow?
No, because we played so many scrimmages, so I felt like this really wasn't my first game back. I was really just happy to play the game I love, get a chance to do that. And our team this year is just it's a group of guys that's willing to just come in, compete every day, and show love to each other. So it was a great feeling to be out there with those guys.
All right, and Javon, after how last season ended, how gratifying is it to come out with a big win against a team that played in the NIT last year and is picked to maybe win the MAC, and that's a very good team.
I think it's big time. This group has really worked hard in the off season, and we compete, and that's what we came in here to do, and we executed, and we stay composed down the line, which last year we had trouble doing. So it's nice to see that out of this team.
I noticed with this team that we have here this year is all about competing and energy. Like, we got a bunch of guys on this team that's love to get hype and stuff, and I feel like that's what we was missing last year. But so we got that this year.
Matt, Emil made 2 huge plays at the end of the first half. Did you have a blueprint for minutes for him coming in, or did you have an idea of what you expected to see from him?
Again, Emil's getting better every single day. He really is. And, it's been a little bit of a shell shock for him, right? none of us have, well, I have, but I'm be curious if anyone else in this room has gone, lived in another country, not speaking their native language, adjusting to American school, and then doing that while trying to compete on the court. And so all our international freshmen have done a great job of doing that in a meal, putting in hard work every single day. It's not a surprise. The things that you see, the baskets, I see the defense. I see him not messing up rotations. I see him, taking the challenge of a heck of a player. Their center is a heck of a player, and doing a great job on him. And so, everyone has confidence in him. Everyone, from the coaching staff to the players. And so, it was great to see him play well. I don't know if it was a surprise.
Nick, you guys kind of all giggled there when I brought up Emil's name. What have you seen from a young guy like that?
Well, Emil, that's my guy right there. I was giggling just because if you look at those tips, one of them, he tipped it like this and just threw it in, and we were talking about it in the locker room. But for Emil, I just say, like Coach said, he's a hard worker. He comes in, he takes the constructive criticism very well, never have an attitude. He's just loving and caring, and he's just always willing to work. And he came in, he played some big minutes for us down the stretch, and that's what we expect from the freshmen. So.
The 18 offensive rebounds, even after you downsized at center compared to last year, I mean, how huge is that? You guys took like 15 more shots than them or something like that.
Yeah, it was big. It's rebounding is really a mentality. It doesn't really matter about size, and so guys got a good mentality.
Coach, how did you feel about the league's first game back? How did you feel about him just as a body under the rim?
He was great. I thought he was great. I thought, some of those shots he missed, he's been hitting in practice. Obviously, he threw in a big three for us. When I looked at the stat sheet, I said Malik played 28 minutes and had 3 fouls. Like that, to me, shows his conditioning's up, his discipline's up, and that's huge for us. Because for us to be what we want to be, he's got to be a big part of that, and he's got to do it without fouling.
Kaiser obviously made a lot of senior plays
Yep.
tonight, and at the end it looked like when he banged knees. What happened on that one?
When you fly around,
He's been done.
bang knees. Yeah, I guess he's all right.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
You mentioned a lot of guys didn't play. The one guy we didn't was Singer.
Sigurd had turned his ankle in practice, and honestly, he's come back quicker than, anyone I've been around. And so he does have a role in this team, and there were thoughts of putting him in the game. And I think Sigurd's probably, what do you think, shooting 65% from 3 in practice?
Yeah, he's a
it's
sniper.
something insane. So he will find a role, and we're very confident in him.
Is it still? Obviously you played a lot of games, but the feeling out process with like a guy like Zion didn't play till late in the first half, and then you put him in pretty early in the second half.
Yeah, I was trying to spell really Javon, try to get him some minutes. I know he had 1 foul there late in the half, and I thought he did a good job at the end of the half, and wanted to give him another opportunity. We want to keep constant pressure on the opponent, and Zion does have that ability to do that.
Aaron, I don't think he played in the second half. Was that just flow of the game, or I know he's like banged up or something with his knees?
Yeah, a little bit flow of the game, but Aaron was able to go, and we expect him to continue to get better and do things for us.